Danganronpa.
Okay, you want us to figure who killed her before we do anything else? Well, I mean, no one who killed Makura, true mastermind, who do you suppose? Okay. Okay. I mean, until we know who the mastermind is, I mean... Okay, so it's either the control room or the profile. It's the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of. When you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school? Of course. Hang on. We're gonna want the control room. They have to be here somewhere. Because we went to the control room, you stupid bint! You stupid bint, we went to the control room, you know exactly. No. Fucking idiot. At least these ones are easy. Because I fucking hate these goddamn bullet time battles. Or not bullet time battles, the fucking argument, whatever fucking things. There's no question that Mastermind is somewhere in school. How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something? In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The Mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt, the Mastermind has been inside the school all along, and my nose itches like a motherfucker, holy shit. But there can't be any doubt, in which case there also is no doubt the fact that Mastermind is also one of us. Which doesn't make any sense, because how would the Mastermind be able to control Monokuma and be in this trial at the same time, which means that someone faked their death. What? Why? Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier. For fuck's sake. We're gonna use this same fucking flashback a billion more times, aren't we? So if the Mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be the 16th student. But how'd they manage to survive all this? So we're the only ones here, bro? It's not me, man. I'm not the Mastermind. Oh, it's not me. I blame Makoto! Why me? Because it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed! That's what alter ego is for, you fucking idiots. Ah, nuts, you got me! Wait, what are you trying? Oh my god. Damn it, you... Kyoko, thank you. You're slowly making your way back out of that fucking tailspin. So long as you don't start fucking crying about your dad again, you can keep climbing. The Mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough, just as we find out who killed Makuro. That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving the mystery. Time for another quick mystery. Yeah, well, how much time have we spent talking about the murder? He's right! What more is there to talk about? If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Makuro's fatal injury was. But I thought it was figured out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head. No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto? Yeah, no, it was the fucking stab wounds. It was, no, the other wounds. It tried to trick me there with the stab wounds. All the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her. Like, hey now, a second, you did read the Monokuma Oh, for fuck's sake, he's gonna make the same mistake because he's a goddamn idiot. So it can't possibly be what killed her. Oh boy, it's almost like you're a fucking idiot there, Higakure. Consider if the murder took place at what if the murder took place a couple days ago, dog? What if when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old. That doesn't make any sense! Because she had all those wounds before she came here! Toko, do you know how to read? Do you know how to read, Toko? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means... Yeah, like... Okay, everyone here has access to the evidence, right? So... Wouldn't Toko be able to read that and see, like, oh yeah, no, she ain't got no scars or nothing? Because isn't that what the profile said? She didn't have any scars because she was such a big dick G? She denied Toko before she could even say anything. Hey, come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what Toko has to say before you deny her. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the fucking first place, you stupid bint? Oh my god, I gotta fucking shoot her down anyway. Okay, you fucking... Alright then. Alright then. Alright, let's grab her profile. Oh, that's already got it for me. She was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So when you think about it... No... Stop being stupid, Toko. Learn how to read. Fucking ultimate fanfic writer. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school she hadn't sustained a single injury. To be denied so completely, actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of master's training! Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered those wounds after coming to the school. In which case, it could very well be the thing that killed her. As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead. Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say with confidence, the wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her. Oh boy, look, it's some boobies. It's some boobies. Like, but if that's what killed her, man, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long? That's exactly what that means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days. So then what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, it certainly couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you? It would be the mastermind. It would be the mastermind. The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all, it was the mastermind. What are you laughing at? Don't mind me, I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in here. Let's start with a nice, easy question. Your assumption is that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption? You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of the mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mikuru Ikasaba. At least, that's what I think. Because, you know, I'm innocent. I'm just a little bear. Little bear. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise? No, there's no way Mukuro is the one who attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. Okay, there's gotta be something here. If you compare what we know... The fucking hand. The fucking hand. She doesn't have French man... Actually, she. It doesn't have... Whoever the mastermind is. He or she, whatever. Doesn't have a Fenrir tattoo and doesn't have French manicured nails. Should be obvious. It's the fucking Fenrir tattoo. Yeah, it's the profile. It's the fucking profile. Give me the profile, dog. You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. Except I do. I super do. I'm telling you now, it was Mikuro Ikasaba. Even without seeing their face, come on, fucking set me up. Set me up, Kyoko. Fucking, like, set the ball up. Set the ball up so I can swing it at the park. Yes, it's the right hand. What? You won't me, Makoto. Words can cut deep as any blade, you know. You heard me while I was talking. 1 point deduction. Wait, but... Hang on. Maybe that's another one of those ones where, like, it's... Like, I'm trying to confirm something, but I can't confirm something because the game is dumb. In that way. Like, it's really silly. It's the left hand. What the fuck? He just said the fucking hand, dude. He just said the fucking hand. The foot. The foot. Or could it be the hip? You know what? I'm gonna fire it. Fuck. He didn't have something Makuro definitely had. There should be proof enough the one who attacked me wasn't Makuro. Okay. It has to be her profile. Right, so I'm actually confused as to what it wants me to shoot. So it's not the feet. Oh god, it's not the hips, is it? We're not going to be using her fucking measurements, are we? Let's use the hips. Oh, okay, fine. I didn't actually hit the thing. That's just kind of funny. All right then. So I mean, so the profile? Okay, then I don't fucking understand then. I don't fucking stand. Is this one where I've got to grab the bullets? Is that one where I got to grab the bullet? Like, hang on, let me check her fucking profile. Physical features were as follows. 5 foot 7 inches. Okay, so her profile doesn't actually have her fucking hand on it. Maybe Monokuma file number 5? Okay, so it's not that. Fuck me. It's on her right. It was on her right hand, right? So maybe if I grab the right hand, if I grab the right hand and I fire it at the first one, I let it loop around. If I grab that, I got one more shot. I got one more shot. If they let me keep the bullet, they let me keep the bullet. All right. So that means this is definitely a bullet one. I fucking hate the make your own bullet ones. They're so dumb. Makuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. There was no such fucking tattoo. Like, why couldn't I just kept the fucking tattoo from the previous case's notes? Because this is still technically the same trial. So why could I not... Why make me have to make my own bullet for something that was evidence in the last case? Fucking dumb. There's no way the person behind the mask was Makuro. Yeah, okay, you got me. I guess it wasn't her. That still doesn't prove it was me. I could have been, you know, someone else, right? Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night. Yeah, we were in the gym tearing you apart, man, so it didn't have been any of us. Okay, sure, it couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? She could totally been her. Oh, no snappy comeback. Nice score, bullseye. If you insist, I don't mind showing you. Show me what? What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me. Before anyone could say anything. Let me see how fucked your hands up, girl. Let me see. Jesus! Kyoko was removing her gloves. What the fuck? Your hands! Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It's more than just a little burned skin. Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced. Okay, so I can like just barely see that, but her hands are fucking pitch black. Like her fucking skin is charbroiled. Like she probably doesn't have any goddamn nerves. Thought I didn't want anyone to see those scars. If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it really doesn't bother me. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. Jesus Christ, that's fucking black. My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine? No, not at all. I'm positive. Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind. Oh, shit. This is just awful. Top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those possibly grotesque scars of yours. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say it out loud? Hope it didn't hurt your feelings. Not at all. You can say whatever the fuck you want, dude. I'm gonna stab you. Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding he's standing on a fucking milk crate. Amazing. As to Makuro's death, they're no, totally unknown. That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning. On the contrary, man, we don't know anything other than that. You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived there or something, are you? In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after the little killing game began. Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing. And after she died, man, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did that culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she? If she was, she totally would have decomposed. Just like your brain. Then she was being stored somewhere? But to hide her body here, or just store it somewhere? There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else body could have been stored except the biolab. Oh yeah, I got half a heart back. Makuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab. Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor? That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. It's a perfect place to hide a body, and it'd keep the body preserved at the same time. Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden. And I have no doubt this is exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof! Yeah, give me that tarp, baby! Give me that tarp! It's a tarp! What makes me so sure that the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that was found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp. Oh, it says biolab! Like, holy cow, man, how'd you notice that tiny little thing, bro? Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing. This proves that the top originally came from the biolab. Oh yeah, nailing this bitch! We nailing this fucking bitch bear to the goddamn wall! In fact, there's a whole stack of tops just like it in there. So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed the tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it, as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the knife in afterwards. Shit. Wow, you made everything sound amazingly consistent. But that's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove the body was wrapped up in the tarp and moved. There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say? Worked up? Now the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it? Like, are you talking about unmasking the mastermind, bro? You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency, one so major, it cannot be overlooked. Inconsistency in them. Yeah, there's not enough lights. La la, can't hear you. La 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 la. Look at the artifacts. Look at the JPEG artifacts. Ignore me. Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him. Let me put myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about? Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing? What one thing? Well, yeah, I'm talking about your family. What? Nani? Nandato? Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. And how I fucking murdered them. So what do you think? You sure your family's still okay? Why are you bringing that up now? What the fuck? Your mom, your dad, your little sister, what do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed? Stop talking about that! What the hell, Monokuma? You fucking prick! Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset. Yeah, no, like, honestly, that'd be the kind of thing that would just, like, piss you off more and be like, I'm gonna fucking stab this little son of a bitch. I want to shut him up. I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. The moment of truth. Here we go, Monokuma. Disco time, boy. Boom, baby. Come on, fight me. I'm in the freaking groove here, boy. Nah, Monokuma. Nah, Monokuma. I got that combo going. Can't beat me. Final strike. Biolab lights. Get him. It's the lights. There are 9 lights. I got you. The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about. It's the lights. Yeah. What are you talking about? What about the lights? Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. And that's where everyone who's died is stored. That was a weird delivery. And it was set up that way, so the slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on. In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot. But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Makuro was in. And there were only 9. Like, why does that matter, man? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man. Give me the Fisher-Price version. 9 lights doesn't make sense, because the number of lights I should be on is 10. 10 lights should be on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious. Suspicious? Why? It's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear. That's right, the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth. Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And victim number 10 was Makuro. So 10 people in all? That's right, any other number should make you immediately suspicious. If you're not an idiot. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there. Like you're saying like a dead body just up and disappeared, bro? I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence! But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Makuro's body since they actually killed her. And yet her body was left alone. Then whose body disappeared? May very well be that none of them disappeared. But if that's true, why doesn't the body count match? Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there are only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make. Oh, I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders? The reason there are less bodies than murders, the explanation for more murders than victims, is why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? The same person was killed twice, or only 9... I'm gonna go with the bottom one. And if that's wrong, I'm gonna go with the middle one. I'm taking a guess, because it's one of the two. What about if the same person was killed twice? Okay, yeah, no, that was it. Alright, so, yeah, it's a body double, then. Someone faked their death and reused the body. Killed twice? Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again. Murdered again? If that's the case, there could have been like 10 killings, but only 9 victims, right? Technically, you're right, I guess, but still, something like that could easily have happened. It is what happened. Sounds like you're already convinced. Can you tell us who was killed twice? It was Makuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikasaba, she was killed as someone else. She was Junko! Oh! Oh, give me my wizard points, bro! Give me my fucking wizard points! Junko was the mastermind all along, and she got Mukuro to act as a body double for some reason. Maybe she didn't realize she was gonna get killed, and fucking killed her to make it look like she was impossible to be the mastermind. So Junko, Little Miss, like, oh my god, is the mastermind all along, and she was using Mukuro as, like, Mukuro was like the other Despair. Mukuro was the second Despair, Junko had her act as a body double while she was controlling Monokuma, which then led to Junko killing her in order to make it look like Junko was dead, which would completely throw any and all suspicion off of her. Fucking calling it now! Calling it right goddamn now, wizard points. Give me my pointy goddamn hat. And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden. No, that's crazy. So she was killed with someone else? Come on. So who could that someone else even been? I mean, seeing as she had Junko's manicure and Junko's boots. All you have to do is look at the bodily injuries of hers and they'll become obvious. Nothing's gonna become obvious. Don't look at the bitch behind the curtain. Cause Kyoko's totally delusional. Nah, boy. Nah, boy, I got you. I got you. Mukuro's fatal injury. I got you, my boy. You think you would use a body that wasn't all fucked up? Was it Sayaka Mizono? Yeah, no, Junko! It was What? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? It would be Junko. It was Junko. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so it's gotta be one of these. Yeah, maybe there's like a make your own bullet I gotta grab. Okay, let's see if this bullet carries over. Hang on, let's yeah, so let me keep the bullet, so maybe it's this? Okay, yeah. So, you know, instead of the fucking fatal wounds matching, I gotta make a bullet when I could have just shot the fatal wound at the person who died from those fucking wounds. Because I don't know, I guess the Japanese don't know how fucking logic works. Fucking never nuke a country twice. Damages critical thinking. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. God, that wasn't a racism, that was a joke. It's a difference. Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty sick? Yeah! This could just be... Why was the fatal injury bullet not what was supposed to be used? Ugh! This matches! Ugh! So annoying. What do you mean? She got stabbed to death. Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body. And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered, then the similarities match! Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same. Let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time it was presented as the corpse of Mukuro Ikasaba. It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be the same injuries. Like, then is it really true, bro? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... Oh, what does it all mean, bro? It means that Junko has been playing you the whole fucking time, you stupid twat. It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among people who thought were dead, 1 is still alive. And that's the true identity of the mastermind? Are you... No, Toko, Toko, stop smoking crack. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. Except Junko wouldn't have a fucking tattoo of Fenrir, you idiot. So Mukuro is still alive, she's gotta be. And except no. 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 Toko, stop. Toko, just shut your fucking mouth. Just shush. Just shush. The adults are talking, Toko. Danganronpa.